Welcome back. This is Beyond Church Walls Podcast. My name is Miss Carrie Baby, and I'm with
Maria.
And today we want to address the nation.
Yes.
Tumechoka.
Yes. We are tired.
Muna overdo. You are overdoing.
Sana.
Let's talk about it.
As the topic just says, the extremes of content creation.
You know, there's some compromises some of you are making to trend or to get views.
For the views, for the likes,
it's not
for
worth
the followers.
By the way, number one thing I never do, and I thank God He's helped me. And if I do it by the way, it's just like it came to me. Is check how many views I'm getting. On any platform, whether it's my own page. There's that time I had that pressure. For ama nitoe hiyo picha ni post tena baadaye. Labda hawajamka.
I'm just checking. I love how boost your post.
Yeah, but the heart behind the content creator is so important. What do you think about that?
I also think we've lost touch with ourselves in terms of social media, because when people started off, or rather, what social media has placed on us is you need to be known for this, to do this, to get this, and all these things put together. We've put so much pressure on ourselves to be out there than just being the authentic selves we are. And so someone would just want to, do things, react in a certain way, dress in a certain way. Those, you've been on TikTok, if you've not, let me just tell you.
Kuna mamambo?
Kwanza hapo ma 1 to 1 to 12 1 tap hapo inakwaga crazy.
Tap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lose tu singizi tu hivi kidogo na ulikuwa umeshafanya devotion yako ukiingia TikTok. It's not what it is. But also on the flip side, kuna watu make very good content, gotten good money. And of course not TikTok, like social media can pay. Content creation pays. However, we don't need to get to a space where my morals zimeenda chini kwa sababu nataka views. Which, let me tell you also, in the space that I am in, for example, as a TV host, one of the things that people look at is the numbers. So you're on social media numbers. Nakwambia nimetry. Kila Sunday niko hapo tu the nashara. Nimeamka nimefanya content yangu na like lakini page zangu. Na mnifollow. Like sijui nifanye nini
Please follow Maria. And I think for me as well, I've had that sense of a pressure, but I learned early enough to not rely on my impact based on the number of views. So I was like, whoever is meant to see this content will see it. My work is to be obedient and to create it and post. Full stop. The rest, if people decide to engage with it, excellent. I even like right now I'm modeling for one of the salons. They did my 2-strand twist curry salon. They did my nails. So cute. They're in Karen, across Karen Hospital.
I noticed your nails by the way.
Thank you. And this guy
so
and there's no more heavy things to do, acrylics or whatnot.
Your nails look so dope.
Thank you.
Very
and so
nice.
You're like, create content. So me, I'll be there. I'll post like oh my gosh, I love my nails. 2 likes. Client size of Aisha kulipa. Muko na madharau sana, but ndio nyinyi, the pressure is external. To get the views. Because I'm like, now I have to call Maria and be like, Maria, please like your post client on attraction, But I've learned, let things grow organically. Let them bloom organically. Hii mambo ya kuforce or to compromise your values and your standards. Number one, I'll say one thing, never strip. Don't show organs that are meant for your children or your husband or yourself.
Your body is a temple of the Holy Spirit.
Who is in you. You are bought at a price. You're not your own. Therefore, you should honor God with your body.
True.
That's 1 Corinthians verse 19. Maria, what else would you say people should never do when creating content?
I think the other thing is just get out of your way to please people. Kuna mtoto akuonyesha bedroom, sijui what not, na kabisa tu imekukata.
Right.
Just get to know your niche. Just get to know. There's a couple, by the way, on TikTok. Ni very simple couple. They live in a mud house, but they live like.
Is it that husband who takes care of his wife?
No, there's a husband who dances with the wife.
Present fatherhood.
No. It's well, I'll share with us. And they have their baby sometimes who's always there. They're just dancing in front of their mud house. If they're doing things together. And let me tell you, mi pia nimedance hiyo dance, lakini dance yangu iko na 12 people. Lakini yeye ako hapo na 27.1 thousand people. the difference is real, but the simplicity for me stands out. Because me, I do my makeup, I'll do whatnot. But then for the simplicity of it, they will just post of their day-to-day lives activities. So I think just get to know your niche, number one, and the very simple things you get to do. Secondly, what is it that you want people to remember you for? Because, as you said, bad publicity is also publicity, but it spreads so fast.
And,
so
and social media never forgets.
It never.
So that bad publicity of yours, it can happen.
Never. Even when couple kosana, they start throwing words on Facebook and stuff, and, you know, on Twitter. It's so bad. I think for me, I'd say... whenever you live your life and you want to post through us out here, we will perceive and we will take. It's like the Beyond Church Walls podcast. People consume our content because they relate with it or they like it. If people like your content, they will love it. They will follow you. Don't get to the extremes.
There's something, Maria, you've said, and there's another extreme that has been happening.
Yeah.
Which has been, watu wakiachana, you're like, they're doing it for clout.
Yeah.
Like, to make a place and people don't know now what's real and what's fake.
True.
What should be joked with.
Yeah.
What is, what should be sanctified, for example.
Yeah.
Like, it's very strange, Maria.
And children are involved. Sometimes, I was just thinking, by the time a child is 11, 12, they already have their phones. And the first thing, squeeze hata waendagi Facebook, waendaga Instagram, wende TikTok na ndio Facebook finally. Wakiget kuona hizi vitu, emotionally zinawa disturb. So even not just for your sake, you want to tarnish your husband, and it's because people have lost the authenticity of marriage because we post everything out here. Just want to see, my marriage is thriving, people even who are thriving in marriages don't show the bad side. They don't show the thorn side of the bed. When they say marriage is not a bed of roses, they don't show the thorn side. They get to show us the good side. So even when it gets dirty, it gets ugly, solve it. That's why you had your best couple. I'm not talking like this because I'm married or I have the knowledge, but I think that's the way.
As a consumer.
Pia kuna wale wazee. Wakijiji nini solve it there, then don't bring it out here. Don't bring it out here because some of us are looking up to you, Kerry. Yeah, we want to see marriage is thriving.
Come on.
Yeah.
I think we wind down just by saying don't compromise your values. Don't go overboard to trend. Social media never forgets, and always glorify God with everything you're putting out there. I think that's the first question. Does this give God glory? I think that people, I remember, and I shared this last year after the maandamano, and during that time, kuna watu walinitukana, wakaniita umbwa wewe, wakanitukana. Hiyo post imedeletiwa, but I have the screenshot. I have all their names. I've forgiven. I've forgiven. However, I cannot forget.
Yeah.
Because I have a sense to meet Marlene quite like, it's umbwa, woof, woof. Do you remember me? Woof, So I'm really looking for.
My God.
God, please give me that chance. I would really want to, because it'll be a lesson learned. Yeah. So anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing you. First of all, don't be afraid of the social media platforms. Engage, interact, and everything, but don't do the most. Just do what you can what you do, and it'll be good.
Perfect. I think also just get to, if you're born again, and I believe even if you're not born again, just pray to God that He may give you the publicity you want, or the fame that you'd want, or you want it to reach to a certain number of people. For sure, it's not cliche. A simple prayer will work it out for you.
That's so good.
That will get to people. You'll even be surprised. Leave it to the hands of God. But don't just go to very, very... Kuna mtu alikulaga sijui nini huko Meru. Mpaka nikashanga. Did you have to do that?
Na porcupine na nini?
Yeah. Ilimcost. Kufika hapo haikuwa necessary.
Ako dedi?
Okay. Ajoi dedi. Oh, okay. Ako dedi. We will still consume the content. Even us. Kerry is a content creator. I am. I'm on TV. Sometimes I look at the numbers where you're told at 1.2 million people are watching at this time and this, and you 1.2. Why can't you follow me? Why are you just watching TV just for the sake of watching?
They're following Jesus.
Yeah. So I pray that the Lord will give you your heart desire of even the space that you are in terms of content creation, and that whatever content you get to create, may it reach to the very best people.
And I think I can add this one thing. As a ranked podcaster, I can say there's space for everybody. Maria,
the cake is too big.
The cake is too big. There's space for everybody on the wild wide web. and you have your audience, everyone has their audience, so don't be shy about it because at your own numbers you're just starting, and don't be averse to digital because that's a platform that God has given us to go to places that we might never step in our lives. Probably.
I agree.
So we're limited to location and stuff like that, so we use this as an entryway. That's all we can say about this topic.
True.
I pray that you can have some comments as well, and you can share this video with somebody who's struggling and maybe thinking, I need to create, but do I have to be this way and that way? Show people my bedroom, show people my
outfit of the day.
OOTD.
Yeah.
Have someone following you with a camera.
Get ready with
I'm really looking forward to that. I feel like sometimes I rob people of watching my life experience.
Yeah. You ought
like
to.
I need somebody.
You ought to.
Intern, yeah.
And
I'd love to show that side because it's spiritual. It's fun. I mostly host Christian events though.
Yeah. When you're getting ready and you're almost getting to the stage and
or
stuff.
even the two elements that I can't grab when I'm so immersed.
Yeah.
Because I get to an event and I get too immersed.
Yeah. May God locate
somebody
for you.
Me. Yeah.
Don't worry. Itajipa kama ijajipa.
Itajipa. Come on.
All right. Keep watching.
Peace in the Middle East.